Hey friends, welcome to day 12 of our month-long Introduction Beginner Yoga series. Today is going to be a lower body strength-based class. As always, grab whatever props you need. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and then I have my Venmo link listed below if you'd like to donate. That would be amazing and greatly appreciated. All right, all those things aside, let's get started in a malasana at the top of our mat. So, good option to find a block or bolster and put it underneath your sit bones if you'd like. Otherwise, take this little bit more active version, sinking your hips between your heels. Hands come to heart center, and then push your knees into your elbows as your elbows push back into your knees. Take a few breaths here to arrive into your practice. Good. Inhale for a nice tall spine and proud chest. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. So we're going to lift our hips up, square our toes to face the front, and let our heads hang heavy. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your back, stretch the crown of your head forward. Exhale, turn your toes out, sit into your squat. Breathe in here. Breathe out to fold. Turn your toes to face the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, toes out, sink your hips, find your squat. So just basically moving between a squat, a forward fold, and a halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale to fold, square your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, toes out, squat down. This time, come up out of your squat a little bit if you're really far down. We're gonna do this nice active version. 3 breaths here. Hands can be at heart center or out in front of you. For 2 more breaths. And 1. Good. Come to a stand. All right. Shift your weight over into your right foot. Inhale, Stork Pose. Bring your left knee into your chest. So engaging those hip flexors, kind of like we did those big hip circles. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, bend into your right knee a little bit. So the full variation of this is a pistol squat, where you totally lower your hips down to the mat and stand back up. Very challenging. For today, for now, let's just start with a little bend of the right knee and then straighten it back up again. Good. Lever your upper body forward. Step your left foot back. Land on the ball of the foot. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, lower your left knee to the mat. Place a blanket down if you need. Good. Lift back up. Lower back down. Lift back up. Lower back down. Lift back up. And then chair pose Uttanasana at the front of the mat. Left foot steps forward. Sit your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Hands can be overhead or at heart center. Breathe in here. Exhale, come to stand. Good. Weight shifts into your left foot. Inhale, bring your right knee into your chest, standing on one leg. Stork pose. If that's really hard, you can always use your toes down on the ground for balance, like a little kickstand. All right, from here, we're gonna bend into our left knee a little bit, whether the right toes are planted or not. Good. Straighten it back out. Lean your upper body forward, extend your right leg long behind you, land on the ball of the foot. Bend into your left knee, arms reach high, crescent lunge. Good, lower down onto your right knee, find your low lunge. Lift back up, 3 times, lower back down. Push through your left heel to lift. Reach your right heel behind you. Lower back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Right foot steps forward. Your feet can be hip width distance or narrower. Hips sit back like they're in a chair. Breathe in. Exhale, come to stand. Weight goes into your right foot. Inhale, Stork Pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, bend your right knee a little bit, or maybe a little bit further than last round. Good, lift back up. Lean your upper body forward, step your left foot back, high lunge. Arms reach high, fingertips up to the sky. Good. Lower left knee down. This time, bring your hands to frame your right foot. You can use a couple blocks if you'd like, or hands on the mat. And we're gonna press down through our palms, extend your right leg long behind you. So in this tabletop pose, but only one leg is on the ground. Press out through your right heel, stretch long through your spine. Take a peek at your hips, make sure you're not really dipping up and over to the left. They're nice and even. Good. With the strength of your hip, we're gonna bend into our right knee, curling our heel to our glutes, engaging our hamstrings. Now bring your right knee out towards your right armpit. It might not go very far. We're gonna open and close our right knee. So let it drop down towards our left leg, and then use your outer right hip muscles to lift it back up towards your armpit. 2 more times. Lower down. Big exhale to lift. So it's like a fire hydrant exercise move. Good for both hips because your left hip is doing a ton of stabilizing. Drop it down. Lift up. Right knee towards right armpit, and then stretch it long behind you again. This time, pivot your left foot out to the left. Rock down onto your right foot. Plant down into your left palm. Reach your right hand high. Modified side plank. We've done this before. Catch your breath here. Good. We're gonna find some leg lifts in this position as well. So engage your glutes, press your hips forward, and on an exhale, hover your right foot off the mat, even if it's just a millimeter. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Plant your right foot down. Stretch long through your right fingertips, either up to the sky or overhead towards the front of the mat. And exhale, right hand plants down. 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 knees to the mat. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, you're gonna drop your belly, lift your tail, and thread your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, round through the back body, curl your navel in. Inhale, open up, cow pose. Reintroducing some of those sequences and poses we visited before. One more round, inhale, open up. Arch through the back. Exhale, round and curl. Good. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand and left foot to the outside of your left hand. Find your Yogi Squat again. Nice active version. So stacking your shoulders over your hips, sinking hips low. 3 breaths. Good. Exhale to stand. Weight goes into your right foot. Inhale, right knee to chest or toes on the ground as a kickstand. Exhale, bend into your left knee, coming towards a modified pistol squat. Maybe a little bit deeper than last time. Straighten back up. Lean your upper body forward at an angle, step your right foot back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lower right knee down. 2 more times. Pressing down through your left heel. Pressing back through your right thigh as you straighten your right leg. 1 more time. Good. This time lower all the way down. Plant your hands to frame out your left foot and extend your left leg long. We're in this 3-pointed tabletop again. Glutes and hammies are engaged on the left leg. Straighten your leg, push your heel back. Good. Now, curl your left heel into your glute using your hamstring, and then bring your left knee up towards your left armpit. 3 times we're gonna do a fire hydrant. So left knee collapses in towards right, and then lift it back up and out. Lower down, lift up, lower down, lift up. Good. Straighten your right leg or left leg behind you. Plant your toes down and swivel your left heel down, and then your right foot kickstands out to the right side. Ground down through right hand, reach left fingertips high. Modified side plank. Take a moment to find your shape, to press your hips forward, taking out the arch in the low back. Okay, 3 lifts on an exhale. Hover your left foot off the mat. Big firing of the muscles on the outside of the hips. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good. 2 knees, 2 hands to the mat. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Learn how to move. Sync your breath with your movement. Inhale to arch and exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. One more time. Open up into cow and then press and round into cat pose. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Your option for whatever squat version you choose. 3 breaths here. Staying strong through your legs. For 1 more breath. Good, come to stand. Bring your feet hip width distance or a little bit narrower. We're gonna hold chair pose Uttanasana for 5 breaths. Sit your hips back. Knees are stacked over toes. Arms can be in the center or overhead. 5 good breaths here. Maybe each exhale you sink a little bit deeper. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Good. Release down. Come to a seat. And then lay all the way down onto your back. We've done bridge pose a couple of times, Setu Bandhasana. We're gonna do it again as a strengthener for the glutes. So on your back, walk your heels in close to your bottom. Kneecaps are pointing up towards the sky. On an exhale, push your feet down, lift your hips up. Good, we're gonna hold 5 breaths. If you'd like to move deeper into this posture, you can walk your hands underneath your body and then roll your shoulders underneath your body as well, but no need to take that option. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1, good, lower down. 5 pulses. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 3. And 4. Last one, lift up, hold for 5 breaths. Final push in this class. Legs are working today. 3 more breaths where you are. 2, and 1, lower down. Good. Let your knees drop side to side really gently. Windshield wipering out the legs, releasing the low back. And then come to a seat whenever you're ready. All right, hopefully your legs are turned on a little bit. That just gives you an idea of things to work on. We did our hip flexors with Stork Pose. Lunge gets everything going, especially your quads and your glutes. Bridging gets your hamstrings. We did those leg lifts for the sides of the glutes. So work on those. Obviously squat and chair get everything as well. But thanks for being here. Next class, I think, is our vinyasa style. So I will see you back for that.